ourselves. We are definitely on our discussion segment proper, but we have to talk about some entertainment gist and news around the town. Tenny celebrates 38th birthday in London. Tenny celebrates 38th birthday in London. Wow. And we all know Tenny this year, she actually did some things by actually giving out a card to one of our teacher, a mathematics teacher for on a teacher's day like that. So it's a good one. If you can actually remember people who had actually played some important role in your life, it's a good thing.
And she also she has also been able to trim down so much. Have you seen her recent pictures?
I saw the picture and I was like,
I was amazed.
How did this happen?
Wow.
And she was actually telling us she used a particular natural remedy which actually worked for her. I don't know, maybe I have to take that too. I think I'm kind of fat. What is it? How are you making that sound? What? I'm not fat. I'm actually fat. I'm on a plus.
I think DME would be the one to
please
judge
do
of
not
that.
let DME judge me.
She has to be
do
the
not
judge
let
of that.
let her judge me.
Really?
Yes, I don't want. I think I like her look anyway. She looks smarter,
Yeah, she looks
much younger, and beautiful.
Which is
so
very
happy
good.
birthday to Tenny.
Happy
A day like
birthday,
this
Tenny.
from Breakfast Weekend Show. We are saying Tenny happy birthday. Tenny Ola Akpata happy.
Makanaki. Tenny Makanaki.
That girl is beautiful. She's bold and actually very intelligent. And we have another one here.
Yeah.
Celebrating marriages crashing this year. Wow.
Yes.
And the recent one that actually shocked me was that of Basketmouth and his wife.
His wife.
A
Yeah.
12 years marriage. And we
Though
had
it just
Peter
came out
Okoye
to
too.
announce that. So
Do not delve into our privacy. We are putting an end to this marriage.
It's been
and stuff
12
like that.
years.
Wow.
What? Oh.
Marriage is actually something complex at times. People do not understand what really goes on in a home until you get close to them.
Yeah, that's true.
And for another thing is this: for celebrities, they do not have their private life. A lot of things influences as a way of influencing their marriage, their home. Everybody wants to see them as a super being.
But there are some celebrities that have tried their best to keep their marital life out
the
of
likes of Bolu Jacobs and Jokel Silva, they did well. And we have the like of Amotola Jolade, Kendi.
Yes.
She did well too. And this one it was shocking.
Yes.
Basketmouth and his wife ended.
12 years. I mean, looking at them from the outside, you would not think that they could have issues that will cause them to want to.
No marriage is free of issues. Even our guests will talk some things about it. No marriage every marriage is peculiar in its own way and has
And they've
some
got
issues.
3 beautiful kids.
Can you imagine?
Three
Can you
beautiful
imagine?
kids.
It's serious. May God uphold our homes for us. I mean, it's not something nobody wants to have a broken marriage. It's not something anybody prays for. But whatever it is, we pray God holds our home till the real end. And that brings us to introducing our guest for today, in person of Comrade Wole Abisoye. He used to talk to us about depression. What can we say is the cause of depression? Is it economic situation? Is it poor relationship management? What exactly is the cause of depression in this society? A lot of people are depressed, trying to commit suicide, trying to put an end to their own life. It's even affecting marriages. We have people who are not doing what is expected of them in their relationship. Comrade Wole Abisoye, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, listeners at home. Merry Christmas in advance.
Wow, you look good this morning, sir. Probably it's due to the Christmas period that we are in. I was actually like, is this comrade? You look much younger. It is a period of actually looking younger anyway. I look younger too. Tolu Aleke.
I'm actually still very young. So
and what are you to say? You actually very young? That's a self-assessment.
Very, very young.
You just say very, very young.
In fact, extremely young.
So how old are you?
I think I should be 10 by next year.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
Yes.
I'm amazed. Comrade Wole Abisoye, somebody
16.
said she will be 10 by next year. So how old are you? What would you be by next year? Probably 15 years.
You can guess my age.
Probably 15 years.
Yes.
Wow, everybody's looking young and trying to get younger than their real age. And that brings us to show more age me. Everybody wants So come on, what is depression? Probably can we say if you're in a commercial cab and by mistake you stepped on somebody, you see the way they will react. And even when you keep saying you're sorry, they won't even listen to the fact that you're sorry. The person will keep ravaging, keep shouting. Are we saying depression is everywhere?
Yes, if we see it, I think we are right. And the main cause to me is government, has some blame. And even the people themselves, they share some blame in the sense that our value system has changed. So in Nigeria today, we now worship money. So we
everything
don't
has been monetized.
Yes, we don't care how some people get their money. So immediately we see a flashy car, we see a magnificent building, and we are lost. That's the problem. So we don't what we're supposed to give value to, we don't give value to it. We don't give value to age. We don't give value to education. We don't give value to wisdom and even to manufacturing, invention. People inventing things we don't. But we are crazy for money. And I'm not surprised. It's part of end times, problems.
So you were saying part of why we have depression is because there is oppression in the land. People are oppressing one another, and our value has actually been degenerated. We don't have a correct or a standard value system. Is that what you're saying, sir?
That's what I'm saying. Even some men of God, you see how they display wealth. Acquiring private jet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that kind of thing. Whereas what the essential of Christianity is to share whatever you have.
Be your brother's keeper.
Be your brother's keepers. You see some people living in affluence, some people living in abject poverty. So it's a pity that we have found ourselves in this type of situation.
Are you now saying that we can say poverty is actually one of the factors where we have depression within people in a society? People are actually depressed. There are some people that are they are actually on antidepressant drugs to make them probably live a normal life, and some will not even tell people. They will just conceal the pains into their body and get depressed over the day and probably get to the level of trying to commit suicide.
Yes, poverty is part of it, and even it is the main thing. But essentially, our value system has changed. With my simple dressing, if I go out now, some people may not give me much recognition. But if I put on some ways that cost maybe around 1 million naira all over, when they see me, they say, "Oh, my guy," that kind of thing is rubbish. So we have missed it.
As an individual or as a society.
As an individual, as a society, even as a government.
We have actually missed it.
We have missed it. It's a pity.
So, comrade, what do you think affected our value system to this point? What do you think degraded our value system?
Thing you very much. You see, like I said the other time, the government has some blame and the society too. When new things are being introduced in the society, the government has a role to play. Those days, our musicians, when they sing, most of their songs, they make sense. They correct some things. Yes, they correct some things in the society. That kind of thing. But what type of songs do we hear nowadays? You hear all sort of rubbish. Be there is okay. Be more is okay.
Obscene words.
Obscene words. All sort of things. So, and like I said the other time, we worship money. So, and immediately you are not in money, you don't have much in your hand. You will think that you are an outcast in the society. And that's why you see some youths, going into Yahoo Plus. Money ritual. Even using their mothers, their fathers, their parents for money. Can you see how bad the situation is? They would, at times they would tell them that you not spend more than 5 years. They will say they don't care. You see some young boys display money, saying that they have just 2 years to finish 2 billion or 3 billion. What kind of society is that? Is everything about money? And the government does not care.
And that brings me to if you are saying our value is not intact, what happens to the family setup here? What role are meant to be played by our parents to make sure the parent does not come in? Because I've seen a story by probably a guy who wrote an exam and failed. And on getting home, the parents were like saying some things, you are a failure, you are this, you are that, and he was stigmatized. And he couldn't handle the stigmatization for a very long time. And the next thing was he got depressed. And a particular day, he locked himself up in the room, and the parents felt, you want no more, do whatever it is that pleases you. If you like, don't come out. Meanwhile, he had taken some hard substances that actually took his life. But before he did that, he actually wrote a note. It's not because we don't have enough love, even in the family system, that is making people get depressed. Because I know the family is the smallest unit in the society, and it is closest to every individual. Probably if there is enough love and bonding and cooperation and oneness in the family, probably could put an end to depression.
Thank you. No matter the love in the family is not an island, to itself. The family is part of the society. At times, you hear some wives telling their husband that you don't see how your friends, how they look in the society. You don't see how they take care of their wives. When my friend, wanted to celebrate her birthday the other time, her husband took her to London. He took her to Dubai, and
that's pressure from the family members.
Yes, that kind of statement, that kind of thing. So what I'm saying in essence is that whatever affects the society affects the family. Family is just a unit of the society. So if things are going wrong in the society, before you know it, it will spread through the families. That's the problem.
Not in all. If we are saying there is oppression in the land, I will believe that because we have poverty, some of these youths are now going to money rituals and cyber fraud and stuff like that. It still points on the fact that as a family, I still want to go back to the family system. As a family, those days, there's a way we nurture the children. When we were growing, it's not just about my parents alone being my parents. Your Bible would say, yes. Even in the absence of your parents, you misbehave, somebody is always there to scold you. Somebody is always there to show love.
Yes.
If your parents goes out and they cannot afford to drop something for you to eat, the neighbor is always there, readily available to give you what you will eat, spend the time your parents will be back. But these days, we believe we are civilized. The moment you intend building your home, the first thing you do is to
fence your compound
before starting the building. And it means this kind of system does not expose us to having enough relationship or rapport with our immediate neighbors. It's not the fact that because we are now thinking we are civilized, we have money, and we are living a segregated life all by ourselves, an isolated life, we do not mix enough. Is it not part of what is causing depression and probably leading to committing suicide?
It's part of it. It's part of it. But, when, like 10 families, when you are comparing, maybe a father is an accountant in the government establishment. He has access to money. He's stealing money and displaying wealth. Another one is a lecturer in the university. Another one is a teacher. And that kind of thing.
They have the various sources of income.
And their children meet in the school. You see how, how some students spend money and that kind of thing. No matter how disciplined you are in your own home. I mean, one day your boy or your girl will just say, Daddy, enough is enough. You just beat. I will ask for pocket money, no pocket money. I will ask for this, no. Whereas my friend father was giving him or giving her, 10,000 pocket money every month. You are not giving us that. You just beat it. So before you know it, the boy may take a knife and accost you.
I read up a news some minutes ago about a boy that actually killed his dad. At Ayobo in Lagos. They said the father is a retired man and was expecting some benefits after the retirement, and the boy felt if his father is alive, he might not be able to have enough of the share of the money, and somehow he did that by putting an end to his father's life.
That's quite.
Is it not because we are greedy? Is greediness not a part of what is causing depression? Because I believe self-contentment goes a long way. If as a person you are contented with what you have, you can't have it all. Needs are insatiable, our wants are insatiable. You can't have all you want as a person. If we are contented, probably it might reduce or probably put a stop to depression in the society.
You see, we cannot be contented because the Bible has said it, that in the end time people will be crazy for money. They will be lovers of money and lovers of their selfish interest. So, and that's what is happening now. The government is not helping the matter. Even our spiritual leaders, or let's say the churches, the mosques, they are not helping the matter. Because what do they preach in the church, in the mosque?
Abundance.
If they ask for donation, if somebody put down 10,000, they will pray for him. But if another one comes out and put down 10 million, come and see how thunderous prayers they will rain on
so
that
we
kind
are
of
seeing
thing.
Even our so-called
religious
leader are factors.
Yes, and even the government, let's say a governor now, a president, if you are poor, I mean, no matter your wisdom, they will not reckon with you. But if the governor or the president hears of you that that guy is highly loaded, is a billionaire, press button that you want to see the president or you want to see the governor. They will have access, but those who are poor, they will not have access to them. So it's affecting the totality of the society.
Now let's go to the fact that we have in the society now, we have unemployment, we have underemployment, and we have lack of job satisfaction. These three concepts, are they not a causal factor of depression in the society? There are some people that have job, they do it because they did not have a choice. That's why we had, when a company was recruiting some people, we had some PhD holders applying for the post of a driver.
Yes.
Are they not causes of depression in the society?
They are.
And what do we do about that?
I think the government has a role to play. I think God has been so merciful, on us in Nigeria, that we have natural resources, we have, human resources and everything. But the management has been the problem. So the management has been the problem. If the government can generate or can create conducive environment for businesses to thrive, so that there will no more be graduate unemployment and that kind of thing, I think all this depression thing you talk about will reduce if everybody is gainfully employed, if the economic problems are tackled, that our naira has value, and that kind of thing. By the time naira becomes 1 naira to $1, the issue of people drifting abroad will reduce, and that kind of thing. So, and depression will be minimized.
Now, what roles are politicians playing on creating and causing depression on individuals in the society? Looking back at the amounts they sold out the nomination from during the presidential stuff, we had the one that sold for 100 million, we had the one that sold for lesser than that. Our politicians not even then adding more to the factor of that is creating and causing depression in the society. What major roles, negative roles, can we say the politicians are playing in causing and creating depression?
Who brought us to this level? Not the so-called politicians. They will be shouting, Awolowo, Awolowo, Awolowo. Are they behaving like Awolowo? Are they not selfish? When Emefiele, the governor of Central Bank, introduced the new currency policy that 20,000 per day and that kind of, what the doubts of our National Assembly,
they said
can you imagine that? If the issue of kidnapping, what did they do? Because it affected the poor masses more, it did not affect them. Anything that affects them, they will react violently immediately. But anything that affects the poor masses, they will keep silence as if nothing is happening. So it is the so-called politicians that have brought us to this level. What do they do where they are? They steal money. Presidency, National Assembly, all sorts of things. The appropriation bill they do every year runs into trillions, and it doesn't reflect on the citizen. Most of the citizens are still living in abject poverty. It is the politicians that have brought us to this level. It's a pity.
So you think the new naira policy is actually supposed to help the present situation?
It's going to help. It will reduce vote buying. It will reduce. You can imagine in a party they will be feeding it, and they will be spraying bundles of money. Can you imagine that? Is that not madness? I learned that a guy was being sprayed bundles of money, and he got to the extent he said that, please reduce it, my chest is paining me. Can you imagine that? God save Nigeria.
Amen. Now, if I want to talk about cyber fraud, we have our youngsters, adolescents into cyber fraud. Probably because they wanted to fight oppression by some people who are wealthy in the society. And the moment they have the money too, they duplicate the same thing being done by those that have oppressed them. And you see some innocent souls, the young ones, seeing them being oppressed by these so-called cyber fraud adolescents. And if you cannot join them, you cannot beat them.
You join them.
No, you have to stay in a corner, you withdraw. And by withdrawing, you go into another realm that might lead to you taking your life. That might lead to you having depression. I have seen family whereby their children got admitted into university and they could not afford the pay, and the child was old. In the course of this, the child became something else, and this actually had an effect on the mother, having to blame herself over and over again for the failure to be able to act as a parent. The peradventure, if she had paid the school fees, the child might not turn out into what it turned out. Now, parental failure is happening because of our hardship in the economy. If we have hardship in the economy and it's causing parents to fail as a person, But of course, there are some private investors that some people send that they pay as much as 2 million,
Yes.
2 point something million in
Yes.
a country whereby people can barely place food on the table
On
3
the
times a
table.
day. In a nutshell, people that are in government are not angels. They are not jinns. They are human beings like us. People that sells in the market, they are not superheroes. They are people like us. Is it not the fact that we are our own problems?
Yes, that's it. Who elect the so-called people in government? Is it not the people? By the time they start coming to us now, giving us 5,000, giving us 10,000, we elect them, and by the time they get there, they will be squandering our money. They will be stealing our money. I will be looking at them. They will be going about with bulletproof cars. Abi? Now, before Buhari came to power in 2015, they were promising that within 3 months they will fix electricity problem. Within 6 months they will fix refinery problem. He has spent almost 8 years now. What has he fixed? Are we not having an adequate supply of power? Are we not having God bless you. If South Africa could generate over 50,000 megawatts, and what they needed or what they need is just around 22, they have in surplus. We don't even have adequate, talk less of having surplus. It's a pity. You can imagine what has Buhari been doing for the past 8 years, when he promised that he will fix the refinery. We have just 4 refineries. He has not been able to fix it till now.
But they're working on it. We've also
working
had
for how long?
social investment.
Whereas to fix this thing is not all that difficult. What does it require?
You can be part of this program, this discussion, by actually calling the number displayed on your TV screen. You have it here. You can be part of this discussion on Breakfast Weekend this morning. We're talking about depression. Way out. What are the causes of depression in the society? People are depressed. People are committing suicide, taking their lives all by themselves. It is not something palatable. It's not something we want in a society. Yes.
Now, what does it require to fix the refinery? Ask the multinational corporations, come and fix this refinery for us. We will pay you back in crude oil. Whereas they are the ones buying our crude oil. I mean, within 6 months or almost a year, they fix it. We even
talking
be
about
selling
collaboration.
Yes, we even be selling, finished petroleum products to the outside world. But instead, we are importing. You see some Nigerians building refinery abroad.
Hello, good morning.
I mean, it's a pity.
Hello. Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from? Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling us from?
Good morning. How is morning, ma'am?
Ah, we are fine. Good morning.
I'm calling from Niger State, ma'am.
Your name, sir? Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. What's your take on this?
Well, I really appreciate the man sitting behind you.
Thank you.
I want him to continue with that Buhari's topic.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I don't have enough airtime. I would have even sent him a recharge card.
Okay, thank you.
Please, my regards to him.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, he said he doesn't have enough recharge. He has sent you recharge card. That is saying thank you. So we were talking about collaboration with other countries in making sure we have a very work in Nigeria.
But we do collaborate with other countries to.
What has come out of the collaboration?
Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Your name and where you're calling us from?
I'm calling from Delta State, Warri.
And your name, sir?
Delta State, Warri.
Okay.
Yeah, we thank you for this discussion.
Yes, sir.
On the way out of this pressure.
Okay.
My take is this. Depend on individual. We are being in the system young and old. We are getting older in the system. This has ever changed. So we keep depending on the government. We will kill ourselves by depression. We are having depression. As well said, we have some PH holders who apply as a driver.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It is a mindset. It's a mindset that causes depression. Your mindset. If you think rightly in your mind, you have found the situation around you. You know, at the end of the government, no living person who is also the life depends on the government. Look at the environment. at the environment. Work on the environment. You make yourself happy. Unfortunately, we don't need to be like a Hebrew. We don't need to be like Dakote. Make your environment to be comfortable for you. Your life to be comfortable for you. Discover your environment. You can discover your environment if I call depression. It's pride. It's pride that makes people go into depression.
It's pride that makes people go into depression.
Yes. You don't want to. You don't want to actually take a little job. Where do I start from? You must start from somewhere. You must go in your environment to walk out of depression. If you have to be doing, you won't go into depression. If you have to be doing, don't go into depression. That is that way around.
Thank you so much.
That is about the children. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that contribution. The caller just said it's all about you. You don't have to look up to the government to make sure you have all you want in life. That most especially, you should see your immediate environment and tap on the opportunities you have within your environment to make you a better person. And he also said ego, pride, is making people fall into depression. What's your take on this?
Pressure too.
The man is correct. I agree with him, but at the same time.
Hello, good morning, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm calling from Iatv.
Your name, sir?
I can around the line.
Yes, sir.
Concerning what we are discussing.
Yes, sir.
If we want to get it right in this nation, we need to elect those professors are the problem we are having. All the professors who are well exposed to come out and take over government for this house that are parading themselves around. All those people forging certificates, they don't have anything, they have shares. That is what the problem is, where the problem is. Let all those professors who are fighting development about increment of the state, let them come to rule this nation. We want educated people. We want reasonable people. We want people who are learned to rule this nation. Otherwise, the nation will just continue like this. Do you think that eventually it's impossible for them to
it's not impossible.
It is because of the cabal that are ruling us. They are all cabal, they are all liars, they are all rogues. Those people who got certificate, permanent certificate, we just SS4. Ruling over 200 million people. People who are not educated. They don't have anything to offer us except those people who are well educated come on board. And they are fearing to take over the mantle. And if they cannot take over the leadership, well, we will continue like that. Because it is tough that we have the money. I mean, we will continue looting our money. Imagine what Abacha alone looted in this nation. All the money refunded back, where was that money? There is nobody that to question the president. Is he God? Is he God?
Impunity.
So those lawyers, they cannot prove him, question him. Where did you put those money that you have collected from the foreign countries? It all this belongs to the nation. And already now Nigeria is in debt.
Yes, Nigeria is in debt.
You know that Obasanjo cancelled the other time. Do you think these people can still have a sympathy on Nigeria again? When people donated 100,000 naira to 100 million naira to buy
a nomination form.
Position. So thank you. That's all I can say.
Thank you so much for your contribution, sir. Thank you from Ijebu. His submission was actually very comprehensive. That if we have professors there who are stocked with brain and intellect to rule Nigeria to a better condition. Can I take this, please? Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, madam. How are you?
I'm fine. Good morning, sir.
Good.
Yeah, your name and where you're calling from? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Your name?
How are you?
I'm fine. Good morning. Hello, you're on here. Hello? Yes, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
Okay, I'm calling from Cross River State.
And your name, sir?
My name is Pius.
Yes, sir.
My name is Pius.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I greet you people in this video.
Thank you so much. You're saying hello too.
I'm very happy. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm very happy to watch this program this morning.
Thank you.
Happy export and
Thank you. Wishing you the same too.
Thank you.
You see, my dad is sitting down close to you people there have made me to be very happy.
Wow.
You see, this Nigeria is a very terrible country. I'm coming from Cross River State. The politicians have taken us very far. Very far from the people, very far from the world. You see one thing, in my state, Cross River State, my Donald Duke, Iatv, was the first man who went to loan 100 billion. Billion naira to come and construct a route for us, major highway so called. Nothing this man has done in my state. Nothing. We have cocoa, we have timber, we have yam, cassava, nothing.
Cash products, cash crop that could make people better.
Common market. Yes, to make it put better. This man has never done anything in our state. The people are suffering. Mommy, if people should come or just want to come to Constantine and see how the people are suffering. It's just like we are not even Nigeria.
Suffering and smiling.
It's just like we are Cameroonians. Every day you see this man starting with.
Hello? The network is actually going bad. The caller, please, the network is actually gone so bad. We can barely hear. You can please call again so that we can hear you better. Let me take this. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello? We lost that call. People are actually, they're angered. They are not feeling so good. They're not feeling so happy looking at Nigerian conditions as a way of causing or adding to the depression we have in the land. Let's take this. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and where you're calling from?
Babatunde calling from Nasarawa.
Yes, sir. What's your take on this?
Looking at the topic, the depression and the way out.
Yes, sir.
You see, yes, I love what the guy in the studio, your guest is discussing about there about.
Okay.
But let's look at Nigerian politics from three different ways. That's the way out.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm not even talking about the politician.
Okay.
Let's leave politician outside of this game.
Okay.
You see, one of the problems we're having, specifically, if we must address it, I think it's high time we should remove. I always enter a call on this program, I always mention these three things. Let's remove ethnic identity,
Ethnicity.
religion, and money. You see, these politicians you are talking about, they are very smart. And all of us, who are the politicians? Are they not everyday citizens?
Yeah, they're normal human beings like us.
They are not human beings like us. So what happens is that it will be easy for us. If I want to achieve something, if I introduce any of these three, I will achieve a good result. Because what happens is that if you look at even the colonial master, people that actually rule us, the principle of divide and rule, what did they use? They use any of these to achieve a result. So that's why I said 3 days ago when I called, I said remove money from politics, we achieve result. So the way the whole thing is becoming so money bag and the rest of them, people are looking at it, that's the easiest way of making money. The second one is issue of this ethnicity, religion, and the rest of them. See, people always love it when you give them this so-called crowd. It's my people, it's my. There was a day we were just talking something in the office. Somebody asked me a question, what are you going to vote for instance? And we were just like, it's a pally, we were just talking, who? He said, I'm going to vote for Peter Obi. And I know that I'm going to vote for Asiwaju. He said, why? And I thought, I'm from West. What do you expect from me?
Electricity is coming in.
So you are from the east now. I'm not expecting you to vote for Asiwaju because it's not your brother. So we now begin to dig down. So this individual, what do they even stand for? We discover at the end of the day, what they stand for, there's little or no difference between both of them. But we've already attached this
ethnic of the thing.
To what we are doing. So that's why it's difficult when they want to see what they are doing is that. See, the depression, forget about what they are doing. Everyone have this propaganda or this manifesto. If I come in, this is what I will do, this is what I will do. But it's very easy. When you get there, you get carried away with all those things. Promise, you will not even remember anything.
At all.
You will end up surrounding yourself. Because, see, my sister, let's look at all those things. There was a day they came here for campaign. I look at those candidates. Look at those convoy behind them. See, the PCC, look at the crowd. So even you are not even there as president, say, look at the crowd behind you, the committee this, the committee that, the committee. So this committee, you think they are stupid enough to just waste their time and money? They are looking for something. Politics is a...
They are looking for something in return.
It's a business. Everyone is looking for investment. I could recall when I was in the university, I campaigned for the SVG. People that follow me up and down. They've already engaged, okay, when you win, what are you going to do for us? What are you going to give us? So see, there is this selfishness in the nature of human being.
Yes, naturally, human beings are selfish. Yes.
It's just like, for instance, I'm in Ipa TV, I'm looking, you guys supported me, and I said, okay, if I win, see what I will go for.
What would you offer?
See, that is the whole thing. So it's easy, was okay to collaboration, we are going to build a refinery, so all those things are just for us to get the what we want. So when we now get there, who is talking about the refinery? So who is the one talking about the road? Who is talking about security? No one is talking about anything. Yeah, so because now we already the vehicle and everything, that's the whole thing. So the problem, the way out is that we must look at it, whether from the media perspective, from the distance, to remove this ethnicity, to remove money, and to remove religion from politics. So it will be easy for anybody, because look at it now, is it possible for any of you to just come and want to be governor for your state? They will tell you for you to be a senator, you must multi-millionaire, because one, you pick form, you pick manifesto, you pick all those things, people will support you.
And you spend money. You spend money.
You spend money. Even ordinary councillor, it's not easy to be ordinary councillor. How much do you have in your account? So that's the thing. There was a time when KTN said want to be rep.
Yes.
From crowdfunding, they raised more than 3 million for her. He couldn't even get
the primary. Yes.
He couldn't even get through the primary. Yes. What are you talking about? So for you to be a rep or to be a senator, you must have that money. That's the money bag in those things we are talking about.
Thank you so much for your contribution and submission. Politics is being monetized. Everything is monetized, and part of why we have depression all over the country. You do, like you said earlier, where you monetize virtually everything, people become so depressed. Like, people are so interested in the topic this morning. I have another caller. Yeah. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm calling from.
Your name, sir? Okay, sir. Go ahead.
The problem of this, we are tired of AP. Just AP, we are tired. I'm watching it live in my room now. I'm watching you, it was not time. I'm watching.
Thank you. You just said they are tired of APC. That's what you said.
We are tired. Just AP. Hello.
Hello, I'm with you, sir.
Network.
Okay. You can please call us back. The network is kind of bad. He said they are tired of APC. They are actually very tired of APC and the happenings surrounding APC as a party. Toluwaleke, do you have anything to say on this?
I'd actually say that, well, the economy as a whole is not helping. Okay, let's speak to school.
Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, your name and where you're calling from?
I'm calling from Ibadan.
Your name, sir?
My name is Titus Asika.
Okay, sir. Your take.
I want to concur with the guest on the...
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
That God will bless him.
Amen.
Yeah. You see, all this depression that you are talking about.
Yes, sir.
There is this environmental depression.
Okay.
Family depression. Academic depression.
Yes, financial depression.
All these things, yes, is as a result of loss of our moral value.
Loss of our moral value.
Yes, and if you want to fix this, moral value, because our guest mentioned something like that.
Yes.
And a way out of it is to go back to fix our moral value, both in the home, in the school, in the church, in the environment. Even we should bring back the days of our moral value. That whatever we are doing, whatever is happening in our house, the parents try to instill good discipline to all the children, because what is happening now is as a result of breaking down of value
system
in the family. And God is going to help us to do that.
Amen. That's why I love. Amen. That's why I love Nigerians. We are actually very religious and very spiritual. God will help us through in Nigeria. Amen. I say a big amen to that. Thank you, sir, for your contribution. Thank you. Now, looking at all what everybody has said, I mean the callers, let's look at self-actualization, self-fulfillment, and how it's been linked to depression. I think we have another caller here. I'm sorry. Hello. Good morning. Hello.
That was not clear.
You can please call up SPAP, and please, when you're trying to put a control to us, please turn the volume on the television set. Now, I was talking about self-actualization and self-fulfillment as a person, and the link it has to do with depression.
Yes, you see, you can, just like I said about the family the other time, as an individual.
Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. You're on here already. Hello.
Hello.
So sorry, I have to end the call. It's not.
Now, you, as an individual, you cannot be an highland to yourself.
Okay.
You know, you have to, just like you said the other time, maybe the common phrase in the society now that if you cannot beat them, you join them. So you want to.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm calling from Benin.
Your name, sir?
Honorable Matthew.
All right, sir. Your take on this?
Okay. Yeah, one of the callers just spoke about it. Not the problem of it is the people concerning the people that are not in the system. Those are the people that are not in the system. Not the party issue. That is my submission.
Thank you so much for your submission. He said it's not about the party, it's about the people who are involved in the administration and in the government that it's all causing depression on Nigerians. How true is that?
I think the recent caller, I think, is right. Because who are those in APC? Who are those in PDP?
Are they not human beings?
Are they not the same politicians? Just changing, parties like women who change a rapper. Are they not the same?
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir. Your name.
Yeah, I'm Kenny calling from Zaria, Kaduna State.
All right. What's your take on this?
Yeah. Okay, thank you. I really love this program, and it's a privilege.
Thank you.
Being able to hook up on this line.
Thank you.
Depression in Nigeria is more man-made.
It's more of man-made. It's not by God.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I like that.
Thank you very much. You see, when you have bad leaders who are supposed to ordinarily put things in place to make life easy for the citizens, and refuse to do that, when things start breaking up, people begin to get depressed. That is when you now have economic depression, spiritual depression,
academic depression,
physical depression,
emotional depression, and suicidal attempts coming in at the tail end of it.
Go to social media now. See most of the Facebook, the ladies are displaying more of half-nude pictures.
Yes.
As a result of depression. So, the truth is, whether APC, LP, ABGA, PDP,
just any party.
These are all political leaders with leprous fingers.
With leprous fingers. Wow.
Yes. The reason is, now, there was a time I was opportune to listen to where Peter Obi Anchor was a guest speaker in a program. He enumerated a lot about his achievements, his economic management while he was the governor of Anambra State. I have only one wristwatch, I have only one this, I have only one that. But along the line, the pictures of him with different and various wristwatches that
came online.
Millions of naira flooded the social media.
Yes.
What did he say about that?
Wow, looks like it came back a sorry,
That's it.
Yes.
So now, what is the possibility if this man is voted in, he can deliver as he's been campaigning up and down? Another point is, for if we may ask, can you really say this is a project in his capacity as a big man he has been doing to help the Nigerian masses, or if possible, in his own state?
Wow. Great submissions we have here.
Somebody like Obi Kubana. A lot of people are talking about the millionaires Obi Kubana has raised. I've not had anybody talking about Peter Obi being the pillar of his or her life or family.
Wow.
As for Ahmed Tinubu, I don't have anything against that man. But the truth is, he's too old to govern this dynamic country called Nigeria.
Thank you so much, your caller. Thank you so much. I love your submissions. Thank you so much. Thanks for being part of the program. Wow. And looking at what this man said, that brings me to a video that I watched. It was very viral. We had a lady that a man approached that he would give her 600,000 and cut her naked, including her bra. And the woman gave in. And right in an open place, the woman was stripped off naked. All because of 600,000 naira. Let's take this last call on the show today. Hello. Hello, good morning. Hello. Please, when you try to call us, please do try to turn down the volume on your television set so that we will hear you loud and clear. And just like I said, a man came to her and she said he was going to cut off all her dress and give her 600,000. At the start, the lady said, "What do you mean? You must be this." And after, "This is the money." Sure, said, "You'll give me the money." The lady said yes. And bring the money first. The lady collected the money. And the guy came out with the scissors and actually cut the trousers and thereafter the shirt and took it off her. And the lady had just her pants and her underwear on the major road. How much can we talk about this? Is it not a sign of depression?
It's part of it.
Why would you go naked?
Maybe the lady is an unemployed graduate.
And it
maybe she has finished more than 5 or.
Hello, good morning. Let's take this last call. Our time is fast spent.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
This is Amos coming from Kogi State, Lokoja.
Yes, sir. Your take on this, sir.
Thank you for the visitor in your studio room.
Thank you, sir.
He has made a very good point concerning Nigeria. And I think Nigeria has suffered a lot. It's like those who are blaming the individuals, they don't actually know what Nigeria is passing through. The problem an average Nigeria is passing through, there is no nation in the world that has been pushed toward to that extent.
As much as this.
Why? Because when you look at, for example, Libya and European countries and so many other countries, you discover that the country becomes a help to the family and to the individual. When you have a talent, the country will help you to develop your talent.
Definitely.
But in our own case, you give all to the nation and you receive nothing.
You give all to the nation and you receive nothing.
That's supposed to belong to you, the government will take all. Now we are talking about even our resources. You discover Nigeria will pay much on a tax and so many things, and nothing go back to common man. You will see where government will do flyover and the roads, and they will be celebrating it and posting it everywhere. And as if they are doing it with their personal money. This is a national resources.
Sir, I would have. Hello, sir. I would have loved to continue this conversation, but our time is fast spent. My studio manager has been blinking. I really quite appreciate your contribution on the show this morning. Thank you so much. It's saying our government has actually pushed us to the wall. Thank you so much for contributing on this program this morning. It's breakfast weekend. Comrade Wale Abisoye, thanks for coming around. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
People actually love your contribution this morning on the show. We appreciate it so much. Yeah. And your parting shots, probably a word or two.
My prayer is that God should pass through Nigeria, remove bad leaders and give us good leaders.
Yeah, I said a big man to that. Solaleke, what's your take on this?
Well, I'll just say whatever you do, make sure that you do not allow pressure to take the best of you.
And I would say this pressure is the worst you can stay away from. Just make sure you are being positive minded, be optimistic, and be certain things will turn out well for you. Do stay to Impact Africa Television. There are many more programs on the way. Enjoy your weekend and happy Christmas in advance. Bye for now.
Bye.